Huntsville, another wonderful good morning to you. Thanks for waking up with us. What do you love about Huntsville? What makes this a great place to be?
Everyone here is very genuine and very kind and friendly. You never hesitate to speak up and say hello or good morning or just acknowledge the person walking by.
The thing that I love most about Huntsville, I love the peace that Huntsville brings. I love the peace that it gives me.
I feel accepted and part of the town and like I belong here.
Huntsville is where my lovely wife lived when I met her, so I moved here. So I'm pretty thankful for her.
Starting to pick up.
Yep. Well, that'll be great on live, on a podcast.
Hey, we may lose one of these canopies. There it goes.
Oh, boy.
I knew that was going to happen.
We're bucking for you in Huntsville, Texas.
Yeah, you're live, Irma. Welcome. What's up, Irma? How you doing? We got you. Hey, we're tapped into your computer there too, where you work. We can actually see you on video. I hacked your computer. So beautiful earrings today, Irma. You're always beautiful. Very nice.
You're so silly.
Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, ding.
Ding, ding. You know what that means? You know what that means, Jason?
Does that mean we're starting?
That means we are starting a whole brand new year.
I'm telling you, I'm excited.
Of goodness. Look, I'm going to fix this to you. There you go. There we go. See, I'm already adjusting microphones on the new year, man.
Gotta adjust this early in the morning.
Good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you.
You know what? I didn't throw on my Guardian Defense shirt again. Denise is probably looking at me saying, where's the shirt? It's a little chilly this morning.
It is a little chilly. I don't know how you're not wearing a jacket.
Man, I guess it's that leftover from Fargo, man. I'm still a little, I don't know, what do you call it? Like if you can,
you're climatized.
Climatized, maybe's the word. But if you're able to, like a reptile, what are they? Cold-blooded? Is that what they call that?
Yeah, they're cold-blooded.
And I don't mean that in a negative way, but I'm a little cold-blooded. I guess.
Whatever works for you.
But that can be taken the wrong way.
It could be.
Oh man, friends, welcome in. 2024 is here. We are so looking forward to this year. 2023 was there was some challenges. I know, Jason, we talked about it last week, obviously, but I think 2023 was kind of a year that I really felt that things got back to some sense of normalcy.
Yeah, I don't know why everybody was good riddance to 2023. It wasn't that bad.
No, it wasn't 2021.
No, it definitely wasn't that.
Yeah, and we don't ever want that again, but here we are, and we're ready to roll on a whole new year. We want to welcome you in as we are live this morning, episode 183, to get your 2024 started. It's kind of that doldrum day, to be honest, because you go through it. It almost seems like December 23rd up until yesterday was just a blur.
It is.
I don't say that in a negative way, but we had Christmas and New Year's all fall on the weekends.
Right, and it's a week apart.
And it was a week apart, and it just felt like everything was this whole hot. And then you get up and you're like, oh, man, I don't know if I can get going again, to restart the engine.
Right. Well, it's like the first day back from work after you go on a vacation. You just cannot get it going.
We were talking earlier before we went on, I'd worked basically 14 years straight in the IT world, literally lived at the office. And so when I did, I only took 2 vacations in those 14 years, Jason.
Only 2?
Only 2. I'm not making that up. Only 2 in 14 years. And
that's called being a business owner.
And that's called not figuring it out the right way, I guess.
Well, that too.
But it you know what it was is because I didn't delegate tasks early on. Now later on, I finally learned how to delegate, and we were blessed to. Any business that's in business at least 1 year is a good thing, and then 2 years is a great thing. And if you go 3+, that's something to be really proud of. And we went 14 before I sold it. The business is still in operation. Actually, the veteran that I sold it to is doing a great job with it.
That's good.
But I just remember those days, and when I went on those quote unquote vacations, I mean, it was 2 cruises. Mm-hmm. I was trying to think of how could I get out of here. And when I say vacation, I'm talking about a week-long getaway type
where
deal.
your phone doesn't ring.
Because even when I would leave before, I'd go see my sister, for instance, in South Dakota. It wasn't ever really a vacation because I was still doing work every day. There was something that I was taking care of every day.
Right.
I'll never forget, we were on the road in Nebraska, and I was remoted into the computer doing payroll for the guys. While my dad was driving, I was on my phone
doing payroll
to get everybody paid because I never missed a paycheck. I always paid my people.
You got to take care of your people.
But I'll never forget, man. It was just like I would come back after those cruises, especially, and I'd be like, I feel like I never really left. And so, I'm going to challenge myself and challenge you this year to, do more in the time slots that you have, but cut it off. And what I mean by that is maximize your time is a better way to word it. So this year, focus on maximizing your time. If you catch yourself during the day twiddling your thumbs, then figure out, could I have used that time to take care of some business? And for me, and it's a challenge for me, maybe the challenge for some of y'all, especially with families, 5 o'clock, I'm done. The phone's going off. I'm turning everything off, and I'm going to focus on the family. Just because we have 2 little ones, and, I'm devoted to Bridget and want to make sure that we're taking care of things. And I don't want to just run so heavy all the time, Jason, that I get home and then I'm still doing work. Because there's times, where I was going till 10 or 11. Sometimes you have to do that. I get it.
Sometimes you do.
But not every day.
No, not every day.
So take care of business, but, focus on yourself in 2024. Focus on your relationships. I'm going to throw in my blurb is focus on Jesus in 2024. And I think that the best year, I truthfully believe this, and I say it every year, but I truthfully believe that this year will be your best year if you take care of yourself, focus on your faith, and just and wake up every day with the attitude of gratitude. And it's hard, man. It's so hard.
It is hard to do that. To do that every single day. Now, some days are better than others, but to do it every single day is a challenge.
For me, this morning when I got up, sometimes I take a shower like in the morning, unless I've been doing a lot during the day. Then I'll take one at night. And last night I took one because I spent all day yesterday. It's a new family tradition. Take down the Christmas decorations on New Year's Day now.
Oh, is it?
So the new tradition is put them up. Even though I did it right before Thanksgiving, we're going to start putting them up right after Thanksgiving and take them down on New Year's Day. That's a tradition I started in the family.
That's your tradition?
That's our tradition.
My tradition is I'm not decorating.
Yeah, I was about to say, your tradition is I don't even put them up to begin with.
It's not that I don't like it, but nobody would enjoy it but me.
Because you're out there.
Because I'm in the middle of nowhere.
Well, someone could fly a drone over,
Yeah, fly a drone over, and that'd get old. And my customers come during the daytime, so it's not like they would even see it.
Jason, I was telling you, man, we need to go into business with each other on the Guardian Defense, either Fall Festival or the Guardian Defense Christmas, what do we call it, Bonanza?
There is no way. I went to the lights out at Carolina Creek. No, that's way too much for us.
None of that happening.
No. That was a beautiful display. Great time out there. Really enjoyed it. But no way I would try to tackle that.
I feel terrible. You guys invited us too, and I appreciate the invite. We did not, and Cherie, I am so sorry. We did not get a chance to head down to Carolina Creek.
You should have. The kids would have had a ball.
We were in the middle of like wedding and planning, and it was just go. We literally did not have an evening over the last 2 or 3 weeks, and even before that, it was just go.
Right.
And next year, Caden will be older. He'll be over a year old, and Braylon is. She's on her way to. She's already declaring herself Little Miss Priss, which is okay. That's fine. They're allowed to.
I can't wait. When you guys go next year, make sure we're going at the same time. I want to see you and Braylon do the little zip line.
We'll do it. Braylon will do it. She would. How old do you have to be to do it, I wonder?
I don't think there was an age limit. You just paid the money, and they had harnesses for all size people. I didn't do it because, my feet aren't healed yet. So
Ashley Horton went, her and Jonathan and their family.
We saw them out there.
I wonder if Jetlin went on it. I need to ask Ashley.
I don't know. We'll ask her today.
So we'll see her today. And we'll see you today. Come on out to WCRC. It's Walker County Referral Cooperative, noon at Safe House.
Right.
Got a lot in the planning and the works, getting ready for the Piney Woods Business Expo, and we'll be attacking
we're really
that.
looking forward to that.
So it's going to be a lot of fun. Well, friends, we do want to welcome you in. Good show lined up today. It's going to be a brief show here as far as Jason. I'll still be on after Jason leaves. Jason's got to get out of here about 7:30. We do want to welcome you in as we start this new year, this new season here in Huntsville. A great year on the horizon. We are here. Big thank you to our continued Foundation 5 sponsors and those that help to make this show possible, including our good friend, Mr. Elliot Herzlich of Elliot's Jewelers. You can find him online at elliotsjewelers.com. Looking forward to a great 2024 for Elliot's business. Also, Paul Oley of the Gallery for helping to provide this space. And also a big thank you, of course, on a Tuesday. Wouldn't be here without our great friends from Guardian Defense, Jason Thompson, Deneen, the Thompson family. We appreciate you guys so much. And I wanted to talk this morning briefly with you, Jason, just about 2024 and what's on the horizon with Guardian Defense. I know you guys are working on a few things, so let us know what's going on.
We're working on a few things. We're right in the middle of putting a backstop in for the rifle range currently. Then when we get that in, we're going to expand our little shooting area a little bit and, kind of have offer more services for folks.
How does that work right now? So it's technically like a pistol range. Would that be the right word?
You can shoot whatever you want. We just don't have the distance. It's about 25 yards. But now, once the backstop's complete, and depending on the weather and the rain and stuff like that, hopefully within the next couple of weeks we'll have it done. You'll be able to shoot out to 150 yards.
Wow. How does the backstop work? Like what is it, just like a big sand barge? Kind of let us know how that works.
Yeah, it's basically we use some railroad cross ties and build it so that it holds sand. And this one we're going to put bio bags that they use in dredging, like when they dredge out pond. In fact, these came from right down the street from your house.
I was just about to ask, did you get it from Elkins, man?
Yeah, when they did that dredging out there last summer on one of the ponds.
Yeah.
When all the dirt was moved out, I knew the gentleman did the work. He's like, "You want some bio bags?" Sure. So I showed up with a trailer and got a couple loads of those big bio bags, which are just perforated rubber. They're really, really heavy. And they're going to catch the bullets.
Awesome, man. Well, good things on the way there. What does that look like as far as folks, what the current range fees are? Let us know a little bit more about that.
It's going to be $20 to shoot.
That's not bad.
Flat rate. The time limit is how much you want to spend on ammo or how much ammo you bring.
And so I was just about to ask that. Folks can bring their own ammo. They can come out and do that as well.
Yep, they sure can.
Awesome, man.
We have guns they can rent if they don't own guns or they just want to shoot something different.
Well, looking forward to all of the great things on the way with Guardian Defense and what Jason and your family's doing. It is a family-owned business.
It is.
You guys are staying busy. Classes continue on.
Classes continue on. We're going to have some more classes this month. I don't know the exact date yet. I was lazy. I didn't work yesterday.
You shouldn't have. It was 2024's here, man.
I'm telling you.
Take a deep breath and just.
Yeah, I got to get the calendar up for the first quarter.
Just
figure out what we're going to do.
You got to dust off the cell phone to get it back in action, right?
Oh, yeah. Got to get after it. We got a gun show coming up next 2 weekends in a row.
It seems like I saw man, where did I see the sign? Like a Houston show or something?
Yeah, there was one this past weekend down in Pasadena with a promoter that we don't go to their shows. So this weekend I think we're going to be in Wharton.
In Wharton? Mm-hmm. I saw something.
And then we'll be in Conroe.
I saw something, man, and it said like world's biggest or largest show. But I think a lot of these promoters just probably use that terminology anyways. But It was something. Bridget and I were cruising through the Woodlands. Maybe it was the Pasadena show, but
it might be.
But it seems like it was some other area. I'm not sure what it was.
No telling.
What is the one? Do they still have the Saxit? I remember it was Texas spelled backwards,
yeah.
and Texas was reversed. What's up with that? Have you ever been to those?
Yeah, I've been to Sykes at shows. He doesn't
pretty
do
big?
any. Yeah, they're pretty good size. I've been to the one that they put on down around Corpus. It's I think it's probably 500 plus tables.
Well, that's not bad. What is an average at these?
The ones locally around here, like Houston, Conroe, the bigger ones are about 300 tables.
It was really, I'm going to say this, it was really good marketing by the Saxet one, though, because literally that imprint of the image in my brain of the Texas flipped backwards in Saxet stuck in my head since I was a little kid. And I always, because I'd see the billboards. I wonder if that's got to be his last name or something. Or just a marketing ploy that worked really well.
It may be. I don't know. Todd's a pretty nice guy.
Is there, for a business like yours, I mean,
And he used to have a big one in San Antonio, but the gentleman that owned the venue, his son got in the furniture business, and they used it now as a furniture store.
was his son in the firearms business before?
No, not really.
Okay, because I was about to
And
say
he's not really in the gun business per se. He just promotes the show.
he's just a
show
Gotcha.
promoter.
I was sitting there wondering though if he was involved in firearms and went to.
I mean, he
it's
likes
like,
guns. Don't get me wrong, but his business is to promote the show.
Gotcha. I was just thinking of the son though, where you said the furniture. I was thinking about how a commercial would look for his furniture store, from firearms to furniture.
There you go.
Well, hey, let's take a brief break real quick. I do have a keyword coming up here in just a little bit. When we come back, I've got 5 things that are coming up in 2024 that are, not particularly local. We try to focus a lot on local, but I want to talk about 5 things that I dug up this morning. There's actually a list of this company puts out predictions. They have 421 predictions, but I picked 5 of them.
Picked 5. I want to hear the 5.
Picked 5 of them. We're not going to go through 421.
I hope not. We'd be here all day.
So we'll be here all day. I do have a keyword coming up here in just a little bit. We will have that in a moment. Before we do, though, we'll step aside, take a break. I've got your national news and a word from our sponsors. Let us know what you're thankful for as we look ahead to 2024, what you're thankful for coming up in this new year. We'd love to hear from you. We'll take a break. I will put that keyword up on the screen, so make sure that you see it. And for those of you on the Spirit Radio FM app, we have a lot of folks joining us this morning on Spirit Radio. We want to welcome you in. Please wait, and I will tell you what the word is. But if you're on YouTube or Facebook, LinkedIn, X platform, you're going to be able to see it here in just a few moments. For now, though, here is your national news, a word from our sponsors. Your show continues, Huntsville. It's your show. This is Good Morning Huntsville.
USA News, I'm Ryan Daniels. There are at least 30 dead in the wake of earthquakes in western Japan, but tsunami warnings have since been lifted. Tsunami alerts are reduced in areas of Japan heavily affected by that significant magnitude 7.5 earthquake and subsequent powerful aftershocks. Residents in certain regions of west central Japan have been taking refuge on high ground. California will be the first state to offer health insurance to illegal immigrants. There are more than 2 million undocumented immigrants in California. Experts estimate that providing health insurance for illegal immigrants will cost Californians upwards of $3 billion a year. President Biden and First Lady Jill Biden are delivering a New Year's message to the nation.
Well, my hope is that everybody has a healthy, happy, and safe New Year.
In a pre-recorded interview on ABC's Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve with Ryan Seacrest, President Biden expressed his optimism, stating that he wishes for everyone to recognize that the United States is in a strong position to lead the world. Senator Lindsey Graham says former President Trump has a claim of immunity regarding the events of January 6, 2021.
The senator spoke on CBS's Face the Nation and said Trump made a fiery speech that day, no doubt.
If you're doing your job as president and trying to find out if the election was on the up and up, I don't know how it will bear out, but I think it's a legitimate claim.
Graham went on to say that Trump wasn't involved in the U.S. Capitol riot. He was referring to Trump's speech from the White House lawn when he told the crowd of supporters to march to the Capitol. Graham noted that nobody is above the law, but added the president has presidential immunity to do his job. I'm Dave Collins.
2024 will be a leap year. Leap Day gets added to the end of February every 4 years, mostly to keep our dates in sync with the natural seasons. February 29th takes that into account. This is USA News.
Hey, here's a question. After you wear your clothes, you toss them in the washing machine, right? Nobody wants to wear dirty clothes. So how come you don't throw your shoes in the washing machine when they get dirty? I mean, come on. Your shoes are touching the filthy ground all day long. Gross. Well, with Skechers, you can. Because most Skechers are machine washable. That's right. Skechers are specially made so you can toss them right in the washing machine and keep them clean and looking new. And when they look new, you can confidently wear them longer. That's less shoes you're going to want to throw away, which means less waste. And it'll save you tons of dough. I love that. Plus, machine washable Skechers are for the whole family, men, women, and kids. So when your kids get their shoes dirty, and we know they will, just wash them. Brilliant. And even our latest technology, new hands-free Skechers slip-ins are washable. You just step right in and go without bending down or even touching your shoes. So give your Skechers the same treatment you give your clothes. Just toss them in the washing machine and keep them looking brand spanking new. Find machine washable Skechers at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear happens to be sold.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
Hey, I'm Denise Olivas, Business Account Specialist at Walker County Federal Credit Union. One of the best things I hear from our members is how they love being treated like they're important, like their family. Sure, our members love things like low rates on loans too, but combine that with the friendliest and most helpful service in town, and you've got Walker County Federal, taking care of our members. It's what we do. We are Walker County Federal Credit Union, member NCUA.
Hey there, style enthusiasts. Rob Hipp here, joined by Abby from the Color Bar. Abby, what's the buzz for the new year at the Color Bar?
Hey, Rob. We're kicking off the year with a fresh vibe featuring luxurious products like Oribe and Kevin Murphy.
Quality all the way. And what's the special offer for our listeners?
For a limited time, book any color service at the Color Bar and receive a fantastic gift with purchase. Elevate your new year with a touch of luxury.
Well, that sounds irresistible. How can our listeners grab this offer?
Easy. Visit colorbartx.com or call 936-439-4972 to book your appointment. Treat yourself to a fabulous new look and enjoy a special gift on us.
Well, there you have it, folks. The Color Bar, where luxury meets style. Visit colorbartx.com or call 936-439-4972. Cheers to a fabulous new look in the new year.
Welcome to Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville, where we've been caring for your furry family members for over 4 decades. Nestled at 877 IH 45 South, our kennel is a perfect retreat for your pet. With a climate-controlled facility, spacious exercise yards, we ensure a comfortable and enjoyable stay. At Magnolia Kennel, we offer a range of options including overnight boarding, extended stay boarding, and doggy day out. But that's not all. We also provide additional pampering services like baths and nail care to keep your pets looking and feeling their best. Making a reservation is a breeze at magnoliakennel.com. We take great pride in our dedication to the community, supporting our local fire departments by providing oxygen pet masks. Stay connected and enjoy adorable pet updates by following us on Facebook. Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville is where dogs get to be dogs. Visit us at magnoliakennel.com to book your pet's next stay. We can't wait to meet your 4-legged family members.
Put the funky music on for Jason Thompson.
Put the funky music before I leave.
No, funky time. We got 5 minutes, Jason.
5 minutes.
For you. I'm going to be on after you leave.
Well, that's cool.
I know you got to get to the dock.
Yeah.
DOC. You know, eventually the show is going to start at 7:30, by the way. Bridget has not received full confirmation yet on when she's going to start her new job, and so we are eagerly awaiting for that. And once we know that, you know, then we'll probably be starting a little bit later. For now, though, the show will continue at 7 a.m. I know that I said at the new year we're going to change the time, but until Bridget starts, there's no reason for us to really bump that up just yet. And so I've kind of been on the fence about how do we do that, but we're gonna keep it running right now at 7 a.m., 7 to 8, and then whenever we get confirmation of that, it'll probably be mid-January is when she'll start this.
Well, that'd be good.
We'll see, though.
Is she excited about it?
Yeah, she's looking forward to it.
That's good.
It's going to change our children's routine big time, and so it honestly may start sometime next week. We just have to figure out the logistics, and I know people want to know, and it's especially those that are with us as Foundation 5 sponsors. It's not just something that we can easily say, hey, let's do this. We have to wait on a couple of things. So, well, Jason, we have 3 minutes. 3 minutes for you.
Come on.
This is from quantumrun.com. It's some sort of computer engine that does predictions, all right?
Let's hear some predictions.
We already know some things that are going to happen in 2024. We don't need to predict these. We know that there's going to be a presidential race. Now, we don't know who's going to win, obviously, but we know there's going to be a presidential race. We know that it's leap year, by the way.
Right.
But here are some things. The aviation industry fully recover. This is a prediction, by the way, that the aviation industry will fully recover from the COVID-19 turndown. The likelihood of this, 85%.
85%. I didn't think the aviation industry was doing too bad right now.
They're getting better, and that's probably why this Quantum Run computer has decided 85% chance that they will fully
go with that one.
Fully recover. And what does fully recover mean? I think just getting back to the way it was as far as the revenue coming in 2020 and the number of passengers. So here's where the fully recovered takes place. In 2021, 4.6 billion travelers worldwide. Mm-hmm. That was a 52.9 loss compared to a baseline of 9.8 billion passengers. Mm-hmm. So they're predicting we're going to get back close to that 10
billion. Did you fly during COVID at all?
Yeah, because we were broadcasting, and it was miserable.
It was. You had to wear the face mask everywhere, and it wasn't fun.
And it was funny because and I'm not hating on anybody, but you wear those. Everyone was wearing those rubber gloves.
Oh, yeah.
How is that sanitary? Because you're touching everything with the glove. I never understood that.
And then you eat with it.
I never understood that.
I didn't understand it either.
A total lunar, now happen.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a big lunar eclipse.
Huge lunar eclipse scheduled from April the 3rd through the 9th across North America. The likelihood of this happening, though, is 80%. And you wonder, why is there a percentage? We know it's going to happen. The problem is cloud cover. How's the weather?
And who's going to be able to see it?
Who's going to be able to see it due to the weather?
It's not going to be everyone where it's going to, everybody's going to have the perfect view.
This April the 8th, the exact date, will be visible with a path 100 miles wide across Mexico, 14 U.S. states, and southeastern Canada. April 8th is my birthday, and it will make a total eclipse over my hometown of Georgetown. I thought, man, I may have to take the day off and go to Georgetown to witness this.
You should.
So that may happen. So that will happen.
What time of the day is it going to occur?
Does it say? You got me on the spot.
Okay.
But
I'm just seeing if they
have it. NASA has it.
Mm-hmm.
But it'll be sometime during the day, obviously. The COVID-19 endemic phase begins. Likelihood of this happening is 70%. Researchers say that high transmission will put the U.S. on the track to the endemic phase. But that will only successfully happen amongst vaccinated populations. So you go from like pandemic, and I guess that's a stage that's a little bit lower, but they're saying that there could be some sort of a resurgence of another strain. So keep an eye on that. Gold prices will reach record highs due to decreasing interest rates. The likelihood of that, 65%. Always seems like I hear about gold all the time, Jason.
Well, gold's like the standard for savings.
Bitcoin gathers bullish momentum at the end of the year. Likelihood of this 60%. Now, this is crypto stuff. I got out of that space when I lost some money. Here's the thing. 0.1% of people made a ton of money.
Mm-hmm.
Don't fall into that trap of like, well, my neighbor did it, so I'm going to do it. Because I knew a guy that when Bitcoin hit 60 grand, he put a bunch into it. Well, it hasn't hit 60 grand since.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, Jason, because I know you got to go.
Yep.
Let's go down here. I'm just looking at these. I
thought you had 5 picked out.
I did, but it was kind of boring.
Oh, it was.
SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket carrying a lunar lander is launched to conduct 10 science and technology experiences. That will happen 65. We're supposed to be back on the moon soon.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised.
We need to be back on the moon for this generation, for my generation, for the generation after me. I mean, we need to be back on the moon for everybody. So, all right, Jason, I know you got to roll, so we'll take another break. Final comments before you head to the dock, my friend.
I really don't have any. I hope everybody has a great day.
All right, well, go see them. Guardian Defense, they are your tactical experts here on a Tactical Tuesday. You can find out more information online at guardiandefensellc.com. Brother Thompson, good to have you, man.
Yeah, it was great.
Is there any any specials going on at the range, right? I know y'all had one for leading up to New Year's.
Yeah, we did a $10. I don't have anything going right now. But there's a very good possibility that we are going to do a customer appreciation giveaway.
Oh, okay. All right.
Probably I already have the prize selected. It's kind of cool looking.
So that's something to look forward to. We're going to keep it on the DL until you're ready.
No, we don't have to keep it on the DL. Just if you come out, if you spend $100 for every $100 you spend, you get a entry into the drawing.
Well, there you go. And we'll keep what the drawing is on the DL till a later time.
Yeah.
We'll leave the anticipation there. So.
Yeah, you got to come see us so that you can check it out. We'll even let you put your hands on it.
There you go. So there's your hint, by the way. All right, we'll take a break. Want to remind you, keyword, here we go, New Year. Our friends at Cafe Texan have been gracious. We are back now with gift cards to the Cafe Texan. I got a $30 gift card I'm going to be giving away today. $30 to the Cafe Texan. And all you got to do is text in the keyword New Year on the Granny Mary's Cajun Asian Cuisine text line at 936-339-0139. We'll take a break. We'll be back. I've got an inspirational story for you when you come back. Stay with us. More to come. This is your show. It's Good Morning Huntsville.
Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
Hey friends, Rob Hipp here. As a guy, jewelry's not really my thing. I never know what I'm looking for. I feel uncomfortable, and I just don't understand how certain things look good together. But that's why I depend on Elliot Herzlich at Elliot's Jewelers. Whenever Bridget and I wanted to get engaged, we said, we need to go to a place to where someone's going to take care of us. They're going to make me feel comfortable as a guy, but they're also going to take care of her needs as well. So I went into Elliot's, and he was so gracious and compassionate with my understanding, and I wanted something that looked a little masculine for my engagement band, and he said, I've got the perfect thing for you. And he found some white hammered gold that was trimmed in 14 karat gold, also put a diamond on that ring to signify my love for Bridget, and as we grow and our family grows, we can put a diamond around the rest of those. So friends, if you're looking for someone that is dedicated to customer service, that understands the needs of people and does what's right all the time, there's nobody better than my friend. It's Elliot Herzlich at Elliot's Jewelers. Visit him online at elliotsjewelers.com.
Tomorrow's Promise Montessori schools believe in creating spaces where children can learn, grow, and use their imaginations. At any Tomorrow's Promise location, children enjoy the largest playgrounds in town. Tomorrow's Promise Montessori is a fun school where every child learns at their own pace, and mastery of a concept is expected before moving on to the next concept. At Tomorrow's Promise, every child is respected, loved, and nurtured for the unique individual that they are. Third location on Veterans Memorial, coming soon. Visit tpms.life for more information. Education you can trust.
The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a faith-based 501c3 nonprofit Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addictions. If you or someone you know needs help, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House. For more information, visit oakridgedisciplehouse.com.
Welcome back at it, Huntsville. Time now 7:36 in the morning. Thank you for waking up with us here on your show. It is Good Morning Huntsville, and a happy and blessed and prosperous 2024. Can you believe it that the new year is here? Christmas lights are coming down, and we are on our way to a wonderful new year. Got a lot in store here this new year on Hello Huntsville. You can read our latest article online at HelloHuntsvilleTX.com. Really excited. We'll have our intern starting with us in mid-January, and we're going to continue to highlight all the good things happening here in our community. I want to invite you as well as the audience out there. If you're a nonprofit, we want to have you on the show. We have featured numerous nonprofits, well over 80 or so last year, just since March, and we want to continue that. There's a lot of folks here in this community, obviously, that are making a huge impact. And so maybe this morning you're a nonprofit. Maybe you've been on the show before and you'd like to make an appearance in 2024. All you have to do is reach out to us. You can email hello@HelloHuntsvilleTX.com, and we will get you on the show. Of course, we'll do our background, make sure that you are in good standing. I'm sure most of you are. If you've been on the show, you have been. But we want to kick off this new year right. I'm pretty sure we'll have Deanna Irwin on. We'll talk more about Peyton Irwin Memorial Foundation and all the great work that she does, and so many others. Tara Burnett, Hearts Veterans Museum, who's been with us a few times. And Tara, good morning to you. We'll get to some of those messages here in just a little bit. But again, if you'd like to be on the show, highlight your organization and the great work that you're doing here in the Huntsville community, please reach out and let us know, and we will get you booked on the show. Got an easy booking system for it as well. We'll go over some of those comments. Folks joining us this morning across various platforms. When I looked at the Spirit Radio FM app, we have a lot of listeners right here in Huntsville because it tells us, but we have somebody watching from Ireland or listening this morning from Ireland who is on their Alexa device. So we want to welcome you from Ireland. Thank you for joining us. However you found us, we want to welcome you in. The show's all about highlighting our great community in East Texas and Huntsville. And also someone from Egypt this morning is listening on the Microsoft Edge browser. So, and France, look at this. Somebody from France decided to join in as well. So we have gone international. Ireland, Egypt, and France joining us this morning. And we know that those aren't bots that are searching the internet because they've been connected for quite some time. Sometimes if we see stuff pop on just for a few minutes, it's search engines and those kind of things. But we know that these are actual listeners because they're on Alexa. They're on their browsers as well. So we want to welcome you in, an international audience along with our faithful local audience this morning. Pop Pop's Woodshop joining us this morning. Good morning to Scott Valley. He was at the farmer at the market here on Saturday, and it was good. I didn't get a chance to see you. We drove by. We were in the middle of something, but I saw your sign popped up over there, Scott. So good morning to you. Happy New Year. Jamie Saucier, Santa Saucier, saying good morning all. Good to hear from you this morning, my friend. And Saucier Woodworks. Clay Thompson joining us from 0 Degree Candy said, good morning. I guess I'm late. I thought we were doing 7:30. So you pay attention, Clay. We are going to switch to that 7:30 or to the 7:30 time soon, maybe next week. It's just we're still waiting on a few things with Bridget's new job. And so, we don't have to take the children until she starts that job. And so we'll continue on until 7:30 or continue on until 7 until that time. So continue to join us until 7 is what I'm saying, and I'll make that announcement soon whenever we're going to officially switch over to 7:30. Randolph Thompson over at Granny Mary's Cajun Asian Cuisine joining us saying, good morning, Huntsville. I like what Randy said. He said, 2023 is a year in the past. Don't look back as it's all just a flash. And how much it's so true. It is a flash, Randy. 2024 has begun with our prayers. Let's be kind and caring and try to always be there. I love that message this morning from you, Randy, and thanks for sending that in. Trish Powell joining us saying hi, good morning to you, Trisha. Victor Markham saying good morning to everyone. Denise Winston, good to have you on this morning. Good morning and Happy New Year. We'll have more exchange students joining us. Looking forward to that as this year rolls on. Jennifer Augustinetti saying good morning, a terrific Tuesday, and Happy New Year. She's saying, I pray everyone has a blessed new year ahead. Steph Valley over at Magnolia Kennel, is joining us as well. And we appreciate you, Steph. She is saying good morning. So good morning to you, Steph. Always great to see you on our stream. Tara Burnett that I mentioned earlier over at Hearts Veterans Museum, sending in a message saying good morning. And also Kay Boning at Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools joining us this morning as well. So good morning to Kay and Rick and all of our friends at Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools. Also, there's a few folks joining us on the Huntsville, Texas News and Events group. I can't ever see those messages. That's what I was doing when I was looking down. Nelson Amaya over at Nelson Amaya's Collision Center sending us a message saying good morning, and he is wishing everyone a prosperous 2024. Thank you for that kind message, Nelson. We love you, my friend. I have a story this morning I wanted to share with you. And, we're all about lifting up and inspiring here. And I thought, how could we come up with find a good New Year's story that would lift you up and encourage you this morning? This is a New Year's story. I got this one, by the way, from Bibilium.com. Bibilium.com. This is a story about a boat painter. Motivating story here to start your new year. And I want to read this to you. The Boat Painter, it's a beautiful New Year's story that will capture your heart, a short story that celebrates hard work, sincerity, and character. This goes back to some scripture in Colossians 3:23 and 24, where God's word says, "Whatever you do, work heartily for the Lord and not for men, knowing that from the Lord you will receive inheritance as your reward. You are serving the Lord Christ." So here's the New Year's story. It's a beautiful fish. Think about this and visualize this as I'm reading it. In a beautiful fishing village, there lived a father with his two children. He owned a boat that was old and poorly maintained. On New Year's Eve, his children wanted to take a ride in that boat, so he hired a painter, and he asked him to paint the boat as it was dirty and looked worn out. The next morning, the painter came and began to paint the boat a bright teal blue, just as asked by the owner. The painter noticed a small hole in the hull, however, which he could not ignore. He immediately started to repair it and was relieved only after closing it. However, he never mentioned any of this to the owner of the boat. When he finished painting the boat, he received his payment and left the place. The next day, the painter was surprised to see the owner of the boat running toward his hut. He was taken aback when the owner hugged him. The painter did not understand the reason for this gesture. Moreover, the owner of the boat gave him some cash. The painter told the boat owner that he'd already received payment for his work. The owner said that the money was not for the paint job, but for repairing the hole in the boat, and began to profusely thank him. The painter said that he had done something that anyone would have done at that moment. It was only a small service, and it was not worth for paying such a high amount for something so insignificant. The owner said, "You do not understand what a great service you have done." The owner started explaining the reason for his action. When the paint dried, his kids took the boat, went on a fishing trip. They were not aware of the hole either. The owner was not at home then. When he returned, he was shocked to see that the children had taken the boat. He became very desperate and helpless when he remembered that hole in the boat. He ran toward the beach, and to his relief and joy, he saw his children getting down from the boat. He hugged them, and his children were surprised by his behavior. He quickly examined the boat and found that the hole had been repaired. Immediately, he knew that the painter had done more than his job, so he came to thank him as he had saved the life of his children. He said that any amount of money is not good enough to pay for his noble deed. The painter is a great example of someone who did more than was what was required. He carried out his work with diligence and performed exceptionally in his job. He took ownership. He did the right things, friends, and he went about it humbly. He paid attention to the relevant details because no matter how fabulous the boat looked after the paint job, it was only fit for purpose if it was seaworthy. The moral of this New Year's story, does this story make you think of any holes this morning in your lives? Has someone taken the effort to repair the holes in your lives for good? Each one of us has these holes that need attention immediately. Many times, many people would have helped repair these holes by their kind gestures and action. We also have a moral responsibility to offer help to people in need as our small work may dramatically improve the lives of others. We never know when someone requires us or when the Almighty wants us to be helpful and important to someone. We must listen attentively, wipe tears, and repair the leaks that come across our lives. At the end of our lives, we may have assisted several people without realizing how many lives we actually changed. So this morning, friends, in this new year, let us be thankful to God and the people He had sent to help us repair our own boat. Let us start this new year with good wishes and thoughts, guidance, care, and prayers. Let us be kind, thoughtful, compassionate, and serve others with care. Remember, our smallest deeds may save countless lives. This New Year's story is a lovely way for us to discover the reason behind successful people. The New Year's story teaches us not only to work hard, but be diligent and truthful in our work. Wanted to share that with you this morning. What little holes or leaks in folks' lives are you helping to repair? Start this new year out on the right foot. And as I talk about every broadcast, lending a hand of support and helping people will go a long way. Think about that this year. Think about, are the words and the actions that you're doing and saying, are they helping somebody? I always heard it like this: are you lifting somebody up or are you putting them down? I just wanted to share that with you this morning, friends. We'll step aside. We'll take one final break as we still have about 10 minutes or so. I do want to remind you, our show on a Thursday, brought to you by our great friend Jason Thompson and the Thompson family at Guardian Defense. They are your tactical experts for everything personal safety. Visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. We are giving away that $30 gift card this morning, also courtesy of our great friends at the Cafe Texan. All you have to do is text in the keyword New Year. And by the way, that keyword is all together. Don't put a space in it. New Year, all together, N-E-W-Y-E-A-R. Text that in along with your name on the Granny Mary's Cajun Asian Cuisine text line at 936-339-0139. We'll step aside, hear some more words from our sponsors, and we'll be back on the other side. This is your show as we continue. This is Good Morning Huntsville.
Montessori schools believe in creating spaces where children can learn, grow, and use their imaginations. At any Tomorrow's Promise location, children enjoy the largest playgrounds in town. Tomorrow's Promise Montessori is a fun school where every child learns at their own pace, and mastery of a concept is expected before moving on to the next concept. At Tomorrow's Promise, every child is respected, loved, and nurtured for the unique individual that they are. Third location on Veterans Memorial, coming soon. Visit tpms.life for more information. Education you can trust.
Hey, I'm Denise Olivas, Business Account Specialist at Walker County Federal Credit Union, and our business is helping you take care of your business. In addition to personal accounts, Walker County Federal Credit Union also offers business accounts and business lending for commercial customers. We're devoted to taking care of the needs of our individual members and helping our business members with their financial success too. Call us today and find out how easy it is to work with Walker County Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA.
When you live and work in the town where you were born and raised, lots of people become just like family. I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. Over the years, we've shared a lot of good times and some tough times, and I'm honored to be the one you call on in your time of need. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, our goal is to help our neighbors in need and always provide the most outstanding service available, even on those really tough days. I thank you for your trust in us. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we're here for you.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram, or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
All right, back at it, friends. A little rock to get you going there here on a Tuesday. Time now 7:51 in the morning. Thanks for joining us on your show. This is Good Morning Huntsville. Appreciate all of you who are joining us here this morning, not only across the social media feeds, but those of you that are also listening this morning on the Spirit Radio FM app. You can find out more information and download that app online at spirit radio.fm. Rob Hitt back here, as always, our show on a Tuesday, beg your pardon, brought to you by Guardian Defense. They are your experts in personal safety. Please visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. As you're waking up, getting ready to head out for work, many of you probably already at work or on the way. Mostly cloudy right now, 39 degrees. It's sunny right now, little clouds in the sky, but later on today, it's only going to get up into the upper 50s, a 40% chance of rain, and then tonight, showers and thunderstorms before 3 a.m., a chance of showers after that, patchy fog. It's going to get down to 42, a 90% chance of rain overnight tonight, and the rainfall amounts could be between 3/4 and 1 inch possible. So we're hoping, hey, we need a little bit of rain, so that wouldn't be too bad. And as you get up on Wednesday, it's going to be patchy fog early, partly sunny, and up to 52. So the cold weather is here to stay, and we're looking forward to a wonderful January ahead. Do want to say a few more messages coming in. Elizabeth Lawrence saying hi this morning. Good to see you on the feed this morning, Elizabeth. Thanks for joining in. And Cheryl Miller earlier as we were reading that New Year's story saying truth and amen. Cheryl, good to hear from you also today. I did want to go over a few events that are happening throughout our community. There was something actually back in mid-December that I wanted to highlight. The great folks at the VFW post here in town have been doing great work. They made a delivery to HISD Social Services right before Christmas. This was a lot of donations, and VFW Post 5871 joining in the Hearts Veterans Museum, a big part of what they do. They had donated quite a few bags and just wonderful gifts for children for the Christmas holiday, and so we appreciate Hearts Veterans Museum and our local VFW. Speaking of which, the VFW Post 5871 wants you to know it's time to get your tickets now. The Walker County Warrior Banquet taking place on Thursday, January the 25th. We'll post more information a little bit later today on HelloHuntsvilleTX.com. But this is the Walker County Warrior Banquet taking place again Thursday, January the 25th. Doors opening at the fairgrounds at 5:30. The program will start at 6. This is always a sold-out event. Get your tickets and tables now. You can contact Sharon by email, Sharon, S-H-A-R-O-N, Sharon at MightyOaksPrograms.org for more information, or you can come by the Hearts Veterans Museum of Texas Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. The tickets are $55 each, a table of 8 for $400. This is a great benefit that they do every single year, and this is supporting our nation's heroes. Again, this is the Warrior Banquet. I'll try to get Tara or someone from the VFW to come on and give us a little bit more information about this as well. So did want to highlight that event that is happening here in our community. Also, if you haven't noticed Tomfooleries, they didn't pay me to say this. We just really enjoyed going over there. But Tomfooleries has their buffet going now. And so if you're looking for a great pizza buffet, Weldon and his staff over there have done a phenomenal job. Go by and visit Tomfooleries for their pizza buffet. I believe it's during the lunch hour. Extremely reasonable for the pricing. And so if you want to take the whole family out on an affordable budget and get them something to eat, go by Tomfooleries for their buffet that they are having. And if you've tried it, let us know. It's been really, really great. Well, friends, great turnout as we get this show started for the new year. Again, appreciate each and every one of you. We will be back at it tomorrow as our good friends Kay and Rick Boning will be joining us from Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools. Again, we will get started at 7 a.m. Possibly next week. We will get the new time going around 7:30, but for now the show will remain at 7 o'clock, so make sure that you hop back on with us tomorrow. Rick and Kay will be here. Sorry, I was kind of bouncing around, skimming through a few things too that I wanted to make sure that we highlight. I know that Clay is with us this morning from 0 Degree, and he did just an incredibly kind gesture. He didn't do this for his own recognition. He does it because he cares about this community, but he had donated proceeds from the farmers market this past Saturday to Troop 98 of the Boy Scouts, $300 he donated to the Scouts. So, Clay, I know that folks appreciate that very much, and thank you for your generosity to our community here in Huntsville. I am going to take one more brief break. When I come back on the other side, we're going to select our winner through the randomizer for that $30 gift card to the Cafe Texan. Stay with us. One final break, and we'll wrap it up when we come back. It's your show. This is Good Morning Huntsville.
The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a faith-based 501c3 nonprofit Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addictions. If you or someone you know needs help, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House. For more information, visit oakridgedisciplehouse.com. All right, friends, back at it here as we wrap up. Final segment. Keyword is New Year, and you can text that in. We do have a winner selected here in just a few moments. The randomizer will choose that. And you know what? If you don't win today, the good news is you can just text it in anyways. You got a chance to win again tomorrow. You can text in once per day. We are giving away a $30 gift card to Cafe Texan this morning. Again, text in the keyword New Year, altogether, no spaces, on the Granny Mary's Cajun Asian Cuisine text line. That number is 936-339-0139. Welcome back in, friends. Rob Hipp here. As always, our show on a Tuesday brought to you by Guardian Defense. We appreciate everyone joining us. Paul, who was asking, was I by myself this morning? Big thanks to Paul, too, for helping us provide the space here for our show. Jason was with us earlier, but he had to head out to a doctor's appointment at 7:30 this morning. Friends, I read that story earlier. Just want you to think about that as you go on throughout your day. Think about how you can make a difference and what impact you're going to have in this new year. I know sometimes the new year, it prompts us to start thinking about New Year's resolutions. I've never been a big fan of that. I've always been a big fan of, having new day resolutions. But sometimes it does take that new start to really start thinking about where I'm at in life and where I want to be. And, I think whenever we start pouring out to others, that those things ultimately do come back to us. That's not why we do it, but they do come back to us. It gives us a greater sense of well-being and knowing our purpose here on this world. So today, get out there, make a difference on somebody. Let's head over to our Granny Mary's Cajun Asian Cuisine text line. We do have our winner on the randomizer now, and we'll place that call now. $30 going to somebody today, Cafe Texan. If you don't answer, you don't get. Oh, man, I was hoping you didn't answer because I was hungry and I wanted that for myself this morning.
Well, you know what? That's not going to happen.
Rick Boney, you and Kay always say every time you give away those Cafe Texan gift cards, we never win. Well, guess what? You did win this morning. We had about 12 people text in, and the randomizer selected you, Rick. So my question to you is, are you going to share that with Kay?
Well, yes. In fact, I was actually on my way to Cafe Texan right now to share with Kay.
Well, there you go. Well, we don't have the card. We do have the cards. I got to pick them up from our good friend over there today. So, if you guys were planning on using it today, I don't know if, you're pulling in right now. So we'll have to figure this out, Rick. So, yeah, there you go, buddy. I may just have to fork you $30 today to hold it over. So, but anyways, congratulations.
No, I think we can wait.
Yeah, we weren't able to do that last month, and I know they've had a couple of staff changes over there, but he reached out and said, "Hey, we'll provide those to you on Tuesday, so we'll be able to pick those up today." And but you got $30 coming your way to Cafe Texan, man.
Yeehaw!
So you guys eat over there quite a bit, don't you?
Only when it's open.
Okay, well, they're open quite a bit. So there you go, Rick. Hey, well, we appreciate you. Looking forward. Hey, by the way, the show tomorrow will still be at 7 a.m. I didn't want to throw anybody off, but eventually we're going to start at 7:30. We just Bridget hasn't received the final details of her job yet, so we will continue to start at 7 o'clock. By the way.
Well, Say Thompson and I were talking. We'll start it at 7, and then you can join us at 7:30.
I like that. There you go. Perfect. So, well, Rick, thanks so much, man. Appreciate you. Hey, what are you looking forward to in 2024?
Oh, I'm looking forward to getting the third location open and up and running.
Awesome. Well, we'll highlight that a little bit more tomorrow as well. And Rick, appreciate you, and Kay, love you guys very much, and thanks for all that you do, my friend.
Thank you, Rob.
All right, there he is, Rick Boning, one of the dumplings here on the show. You'll see him from time to time, but Rick, the lucky winner today of that $30 gift card to the Cafe Texan. Friends, we'll be back at it tomorrow morning. Make sure to join us. If you can do us a huge favor, whether you're seeing this live right now or you're going to join us later on, maybe you're watching the replay, hit that like and share button so more folks in the community will know about this show as we continue to lift up all of those in our community here on Good Morning Huntsville. We love you, Huntsville. We appreciate you. That'll wrap it up today. We'll be back at it tomorrow morning with Rick and Kay Boning of Tomorrow's Promise. Make sure to join us at 7 a.m., either here or on the Spirit Radio FM app. As I wrap up every broadcast, reminding you this morning that we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We need each other. Provide a word of encouragement. Lend a hand of support. Somebody out there needs you. Until tomorrow morning, Happy New Year. Good morning and God bless. We'll see you back at it bright and early at 7 a.m. So long, everyone.